Test, test, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. So I see, Selena, thank you for letting me know that there was no audio. I'm going to go ahead and just check it out too so I could see for myself what's going on. This stream here is for, I see your comments, Selena, no audio, but we got it going. I'm going to turn it up just a second because I think it's a little bit quiet. But this stream is specifically just to kind of for my own purposes. I'm going to do some technical issues, work out some tech issues, some audio checks, visual checks, throw up some graphics. I hear you now. Yeah. Thank you for that. What's the audio level, Selena? If you could let me know. It's a little quiet. It looks quiet. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I'm going to go up about there. That should be a little bit. Yeah, that looks a lot better, actually, at where it should be at. But while I'm pulling up the stream here, just on my device, so I could see myself, let's search Liberty Report. And I had a couple streams going right now. If you see a couple shorter streams right before this, it's because for some reason it was going to members only. And I just wanted to make the stream everywhere, since we are trying to test it out. Okay, let's type in Liberty Report. Chadwick finds my channel a lot easier. Yep, here we go. We're live. Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Selena, I see you saying it's buffering. That's probably because I know you're in a spot that has bad internet. Your little spot you like to be at is always so choppy. But hey, you said audio is perfect now. That sounds better. Okay, good. I was waiting to hear you say that. We're gonna check a couple other things. No echo, no muffle. Perfect. Thank you. I was wondering that because I was having an echo. I was having an echo. Tell me if you can hear this. No, because my Bluetooth's not. Hold on, let me connect my Bluetooth. And I wonder if you could hear it off my phone. I just want to check a couple things. That way, when I do my live streams, I know what works and what doesn't work. All right, so let's connect this to the Rodecaster, you guys. The Rodecaster, that's the way if you have a podcast, if you want to do a show, if you want to do anything audio related, and you're starting off, you want to do something at a very high budget, but you want something professional, high level, the Rodecaster. That's where it's at. You know what? This isn't connected. I probably had it connected to a different. Oh, it just connected. Cutting out a lot for me. Selena, again, that's got to be a personal issue as far as your internet connection. I don't think that has to do with the live stream, but when I watch it back, I'll go ahead and check for that. But I don't think your internet issues is what I'm looking for. But I do want to hear if it's loud, muffled, echoes. Those are good. Okay, let's check a couple other things. Let's put on some background music. And let's adjust that level. Let's throw it in right now. See, I don't have my headphones in. Can I hear it? Oh, yeah, I can hear it. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear background music now. But I'm going to go without the headphones. I don't need it. I don't have a guest. I'm not doing an interview right now. So we don't really need the headphones. It's good to be back, though. It's good to be back. I've been making a lot of videos for a certain reason that I'll get to. We're going to catch up on a couple things over this last year, get caught up, and we're going to be doing some really good live streams. Okay, I think that's loud. Selena, let me know. I'm standing by here. I could see, just text me, but if you throw it in the comments, you can go in here so I can see the comments. I want to see what you guys are saying. All right, Selena, I see your comment. Go ahead and throw anything in the chat, Selena, because I can see it there too. But if you want to text me, you can as well. What I'm looking at right now is the audio level in the background audio level. Anybody else that's here viewing right now, please put your input as well. Is the background music too loud? I'm gonna put my headphones in and I'm gonna dial it where I think it should be at. We'll go from there. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's way too loud for some background music. So let's go there. We're gonna adjust this live on the stream. Let's go to the audio. We're gonna turn this audio down. Let's start off with 50%. Let's turn it down 50%. I just want to cut it in half. I just want to settle. It's too distracting. It's too distracting. I want something to create the tone, but not distract. Okay. We're restarting it. Selena, let me know. Let me know here. I don't see you feeding back right now. I know you're watching 5 kids at the moment, so you may be a little busy, but when you get a chance, let me know. This background music, like most. Okay, you said you hear the music. I'm guessing there's probably a little delay, Selena, but if you hear me saying a 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, then go ahead and give me a message now. Give me a message now. Put a message in the comments, Selena. Put a message in the comments of the YouTube rather than text me. That way I could see it coming in real time. Make sure that it is in real time as well. Let's go ahead and test that. We're gonna be doing lots of live streams. So we might as well hash it out now instead of during the live streams. Music is loud. Selena, it must not have gotten to this point. I think we're in quite a bit of delay, if I remember so, of what you actually see. Because you told me the music was loud. I don't know if you heard me talking about it during the live stream, talking about it, that the music was loud. I'm going to be turning it down. I think I've already done that since, so I'm not going to change it now until you confirm, until I see you start texting in this live chat here. Okay, music is loud. But I don't think it's still loud. I got my headphones on right now. Your audio is good. Okay, what do you mean audio? Like my mic, music, both of them together? Oh yeah, because I could actually see it too in this live stream. It is. I was just doing something else with my headphones. So that was. Oops! I hit a button. See, I got some buttons right here too, where I can change the camera, and I'll have other cameras too. But right now, for this current stream, we're just gonna go ahead and do a single camera. All right, Selena, let me know what you mean by audio is good. And then once I get this locked in with the audio, I'll just take a couple minutes and give a recap here. But I don't like this delay. As far as if I ask a question, I mean, it's not that I just want your answer immediately, but I'm just saying right now, obviously there's someone there answering questions specifically. So it should be actively in real time. Okay, so audio levels, yeah, they look good to me. Let me stop talking so I can see what the background audios look like. Yeah, I think it looks good. Selena, give me an update here. But as far as I'm concerned, I think that's going to be a good level. I dropped it in half. I think it's good. Is it too quiet? I feel like, is it too quiet now? Okay, you just barely saw the 3, 2, 1. At least I'm seeing in the comments right now. You know, I think in my software there was a way. Oh, I remember. When I go to the studio. All right, so in the future, what I'll do, I think I'm seeing the delay so bad because I'm just pulling it up on the YouTube channel. But I think if I was in the YouTube studio or in my software chat, I'll probably see it more in real time. So I think it's good. You just heard the 3, 2, 1. That means that I'll probably hear you pretty soon, or at least see in this chat. You say whether it's good or not. But I don't want to spend too much time in this. Time is 6:48. I'm sending this. 6:48. Do I know? Okay. Looks like I've been streaming for about 11:55. 11:59, 12 minutes. So that would be crazy. If that, yeah, big delay. So I don't think it's a delay. I'm just looking at the chats in the wrong place. I think if I had the right window pulled up here, I don't feel like looking for at the moment. I'll find that another time. Or I already know 100% how to solve that. I can pull up at any one of these screens that I have here, my YouTube studio, and that shows me the live chat in real time. I know that for sure. Okay, so we got a big delay, but I think the audio is good. I'll go back and listen to it. The last thing I saw in this chat was you said the audio is good. Oh, here you go. You're giving me a text. That'll be in real time for me right now. I'm not seeing the text. I saw you just text me. Delay of like 5 minutes. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I don't think it's actual delay. Is it actual delay? Yeah, it is actual delay. No problem. No problemo. These are good things to know, yo. All right. So hey, everyone. Hello and welcome back to Liberty Report. We're back. We got the software back. We got background stuff. Let's change the background. Bada bing, bada boom. Bing, bang, bong. All right. We can still do stuff. We can still produce. That's because we haven't stopped producing. We haven't gone away. We've just been very busy. I myself have been extremely busy. My wife has been busy in the efforts we've been doing to save our beautiful country any way that we can. Okay, so let's go ahead and I guess I'll give some bullet points over this past year. Last time I did a live stream, I was in Arizona. I was living in Arizona, and now I live across the country. I moved my family across the country. We now live in Michigan. So from Arizona to Michigan, we have quite the exact opposite, like literally opposite as far as everything, everything, but definitely the weather, especially from a dry, mostly all year hot type of weather to a more of a moisture, wet, colder with snow. Never had snow in my yard in my life until I have snow right now. I have snow right outside my window right now, and I just love it. I'm so thankful. It's beyond words that I could describe, having this homestead to raise this beautiful, wonderful family, kids, and my wife, I know, is just so happy and pleased with this piece of property. So that's a great thing. So we moved across the country, bought our first house. I first time homeowner ever in my life as of this year. We had our fifth child. Third time at home. We'll get into that in other episodes of why we choose to deliver our kids at home rather than these hospitals. So we'll go ahead and we'll get into that in a later episode. We're going to have some great episodes. It's time to not hold back. It's time to go all in. It's time to go all in. And that's what we're going to do. What else? I got a haircut. That was a big change. The reason for that was we had political prisoners, the J6ers. I'm a J6er myself. I was there that day. As many of you know, and in fact, many of you may not know, because when I was doing this show a year ago, we've grown a lot in a year. Let's say that, from a couple thousand. I forget what we're at. We definitely doubled. We're nearing towards 9,000 subscribers, and a lot in part because of my wife, Selena, doing such a great job consistently putting out these shorts. Shorts is a great way to grow the channel. Been putting out those, getting some good information out there, continued. So we haven't given that up yet. During the year, I've been going to lots of conferences. I've been to many, let's say, events that General Flynn has been a part of, spoke at, hosted, organized. And there's been a lot going on. I've been grateful to be on and a part of the inner workings of what's going on in this country. I have some of the inside knowledge. I got a text. Your audio is good. Music is good. Okay. Yeah, I thought yeah, let's go ahead. We can take these off now. Although I do like hearing that music. There's no echo. There's no echo. Okay, that's because can you hear clapping? Can you hear clapping? I don't know if you can hear that. Well, when that comes around 5 minutes from now, Selena, let me know if you heard that clapping. Because I did, before I started the stream, when I was connecting my audio, and I was getting ready to go, I was like, hey, Selena, just check my audio. I'm about to go live. I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. I'm hearing some crazy echo, really bad echo. So I went around and messed with it. I changed it from multi-channel, my microphone, my Rodecaster that has my microphone attached to it, from multi-channel, because there's multiple channels. Like one was, I could push a button and there's a plot, or, whatever I programmed to those buttons. One could be a Bluetooth channel I could listen to my phone with, or hear a channel with the slider. But I turned it off to a mono channel because I think that's why it was echoing. And I could have done it and not heard. And also, Selena, give me a test here. I know it'll be 5 minutes from now, but I can't hear anything right now. I just muted the sound for myself, but I'm wondering if you could still hear it, because I think you could still hear it. I'm still seeing the audio levels. And it tells me these controls, whether you can hear the output, but it doesn't affect what your viewers can hear. So, but I want to hear. But those are getting hot. We got the heater. We got the heater cranking over here, and my office seems to get the firsthand brutal bruntness of the heat. It comes out. I got boom. I got them all over. They're like, they're just. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's the top of the hour. It must be the top of the hour. 2 minutes till. Because that was our president that just said, we will make America great again. I don't know if you could hear that. This great microphone. We will make America great again, twice in a row. That's a clock I have hanging up on the wall. Every hour, all day long. My kids will be like, Trump, Trump. When every hour. It's good. I love it. All right, so we had our 5th kid. We got in a new house, and one of the biggest things that's happened since I've come out here to Michigan, because you never know really why you're going. You may think you're going for one thing, but God will have other plans in store for you. You may not realize or have ever expected. So I am actually running for Senate, state Senate here in District 35 of Michigan. Sometime after being here in Michigan, got settled in, and on a good routine where we've already been well settled in and established in to where we're living in Bay City, Michigan at that time. It's not where we bought our house at. And I'm going into work, and one day going into work, my business partner says, "Hey, Chadwick, bro, you're not going to believe this. You realize that we have a vacant seat? We have no senator here representing us." Like, wait, what? And it had been 17 days that we've had a vacant seat at that time when he showed me the news. I'm like, what is this real? How? And sure enough, the Democrat senator that was in place at the time decided she wanted to outdo her position, what she thought was a better position in Congress. A little more at a national level rather than as local as she was. So she went ahead and abandoned her post and left over 270,000 residents without representation. So I was appalled because now I became, I am still one of those residents that is being without representation, because we still have no representation. And there was no sign of a special election in the future. So I myself went down to the Republican Party. I went to all the parties, but I started off at the Republican Party in Saginaw, and I asked the chair there, she was in there, "Hey, what's going on with this Senate seat being vacant?" "Oh yeah," she said, "we're going to do something about that. We're going to hold some protests. We're going to make up some signs, and we're going to go down and protest on the sidewalk that we want a special election, Governor," because the governor is the only one that can do that, Whitmer. And if you guys remember, if the ones of you that have been here since the beginning, like I said, we've more than doubled in subscribers, and I look forward to the future of the growth, because it's time that the people have an opportunity to hear real truth. Over this time gone, I've realized, and especially as of lately, there's not many options for good truth. Before, while I was doing my show and my podcast over the last 4 years previous before this year hiatus, I was urging everyone to not watch the fake news, to watch your independent journalists that are picking up, that are understanding the duty and the responsibility, if they're going to take that position, to provide truth to the people, to a camera, to the internet, to the world. And there's an obligation and a duty to uphold integrity and to do the right type. You heard the clapping. Wow, okay, awesome. The right type of research in order to provide these truths. So that's what we need to do. We need to continue. That's what I felt a lack of, because after seeing like the internet this last year, I feel like, oh man, this is not good. This is not making independent journalists look very good. When it's a drama club, I mean, we got Turning Point USA going on right now. Turning Point USA. We got AmFest going on right now by Turning Point USA. And I watched some videos. I'm like, what's going on? What am I even watching here? It's like drama club. It's like high school. He said, she said, and this person this, and this person that. And what is going on? Like, can we talk about what's going on actually in the country? What we're facing? How about some real unity? Because that's what it's supposed to all be about, is unity. We're breaking away from that. So I feel a duty to come back and provide a voice of reasoning. I've not only been very busy in other ways, but I've also been very busy in gathering information, researching truths, uncovering injustices, and allowing myself to be but a, I don't know what exact word I want to say, but let's just say clay on a plate, to be shaped and molded for whatever is needed. Right now I'm running for Senate. That's what's on my heart that's needed. And I believe that molding has shaped me very well for the position, as well as your host of Liberty Report. All right, so I mean, what we really need is fierce voices. We need to bring back balance and unity. We need to bring back unity. We need to have unity. Just this bickering, in-house fighting. I realized how bad politics are, but I never realized how bad they are, how evil it could get, how downright ugly it could be, until I became a candidate. And I could understand if someone spoke to me and then didn't like me after. But just to not like me and not know me is a very weird thing. But it's what we deal with. It's okay. It's not a hard one for me to deal with. It's very easy for me to deal with, but it's still mind-boggling. I don't get it. Okay, let's see some other update bullet points I had here. Talked about running for Senate. And this is a historic election. I did write that down, and that's right. It's a historic election. Never in history of our nation have we had a Senate position that has gone vacant as long as this seat. And we finally did get a special election. I filed in March. And the special election came in August. I believe it was in August. I believe it was August 31st. I could be wrong about that. But I feel like that's my dad's birthday. I remember it being a special day. So it could have been like right at the end of August. So I was the only candidate that went down there. I was there in the second. They're like, we're going to protest on the corner. I said, hold on. Who do you have to represent the people? Because I don't see the governor swaying. We're as Republicans down one seat, 18-19. It was 18-20. With her gone, it's now 1819. They lost one. So now this could put it level at 1919, which it will. It's going to put it level. I'm just going to say could. It's going to. It's going to happen. There's good hands here. So I'm running a good campaign. It's not an easy one because I'm getting pushback from my own party. But it's okay because what it's really about, my party, is the people's party. It's the party of the people. Party of the people. I'm here to represent the people. So I do not mind. In fact, it has to be that way. It has to be that way that the establishment does not like me. It just would not work the other way. I can't be the anti-establishment candidate if the anti-establishment likes me and is inviting me everywhere. But since they don't like me and they are not inviting me, well, it just goes to show I'm telling the truth. And I am for both Democrat, Republican, independent, unaffiliated. It does not matter to me. I'm not here to represent a certain people, a certain class, and certainly not donors. The only type of donor would be if a person, just from the people, because I serve the people. And I look forward to getting in to be of service and of a servant to the people of District 35. I look forward to that because that's what it's needed. That's what the people need. They need to have representation. And maybe if I could be one of the first, I don't know everyone in office, okay? But everywhere I see, it's not happening. But if I could just be an example of how our country was built, you don't get in office elected by the people and then distance yourself from the people. They can't get a hold of you. You don't listen to them because you're too busy listening to the people that are giving you big amounts of money, these big donors. So that's why I've refused, not accepted, and turned down several PACs already. I don't want anybody to think, oh, this money from them, now you owe them a favor. I don't owe anybody any favors. I only owe the people a service of betterness. And I have written on my whiteboard, the one above this whiteboard, I have a whiteboard above that one. It has a calendar on it, different stuff. And there's 3 things that I have written down on there, so I see them every single day, that they get instilled into me. And I believe by these 3 things, purely, you will have the greatest representation out of any representer that there's ever been, whether it be Congress or Senate side. And those 3 things are, number 1, love your neighbor. Number 1 is to love your neighbor. I got a heart there. Love all neighbors, not just your neighbor. Love all neighbors. The next thing is care for the homeless. Care for the poor, not just the homeless. Care for the unfortunate, the ones that need a hand. Care for them. Don't turn your back on them. Don't pull your hand away. Reach it out. Pick them up. Pick a brother up. Care for all neighbors. And when I become elected senator of District 35, all District 35 becomes my neighbors that I choose to love. Care for the poor. Care for the needy. And lastly is seek justice. any good senator should be seeking justice, because there's a lot of injustice going on. It's your job. It's your duty. Let's get things right. Let's get things back on track. There's things we could do. Okay, let's hit up some other bullet points as we finish off, wrap up here. We got good audio. I'm excited to be doing live streams. There's going to be a lot of spiritual talk in these shows. There's going to be a lot of political breakdowns, a lot of geopolitics, a lot of local politics, a lot of locally national politics as far as nationally American politics. Be talking a lot about Michigan running for Senate here. So tune in. We're going to have a lot of interviews. How about the Tiger King? You guys ever see the Tiger King on Netflix with Joe Exotic? Well, he's going to be coming on the show. We're going to be interviewing him. We're going to have Mike Lindell come up. He's got a lot of new things going on. I want to have Tina Peters on. But we're going to get our guest list together. We're going to start having great guests on. I'm really excited to get back into the field of interviewing people. I haven't done an interview in a while. I've done some interviews I've been on since then. I did interview the mayor when I first came to Michigan. I interviewed the newly elected mayor, Chris Gerard. He was starting to run when I first came here. He won. I interviewed him. Didn't put it out. I didn't put it out. Not that I couldn't. I'm a one-man band. My wife, she helps so much. But I just wasn't in that mode of editing. I just wasn't. There was just so much going on. So we're going to get back into that. We're excited. The edits I have done have been behind the scenes, usually elsewhere. But we're looking forward. Let's see. What do we got here? Stina, were you saying something? Sorry, I haven't looked at this. We can hear Trump laugh out loud. I hear the clapping. The audio sounds good. No music now. It might have been quiet. It might have been quiet when you said that. I think there's still music. Might take these off though. But I do think there was music. You could hear Trump in the background. That's hilarious. That's great. Can I do hearts? Hearts. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom, boom. Let's throw some of those. All right, cool. That's pretty good. So that's a lot what's been going on. Where have we been at? We're running for Senate. It's been amazing. District 35, we got a lot of momentum going. And in fact, hold on, stick with me. Let me show you guys something. Something just came in the mail. And I want to open it. Grab it 1 second. It's a big box. I'm gonna open it right now. I don't have a knife. Do I have a knife? Alright, we're just gonna use a pen. Let's open this up. Let's get this opened up. And I got some other news to tell you guys. Right in the stream here. It's a little bit difficult right now. I'm gonna tell you guys why this is difficult to open. Ouch. Check this out, guys. Whoa. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, check it out. Check it out. Woo! Look at that. Does that look nice? Just came. So new cars. We're gonna be handing out to houses. Chadwick 12%. Man, that looks nice. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Join the movement. Got my phone number, 989-671-7293. That's my phone number. Call me. Call me. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. It's got my bills. I got 12 bills, guys. I have 12 bills that I wrote. Because that's the benefit of running since March. When everybody was telling me, why are you even running? There's not even a special election yet. Because God told me to. One, I prayed about it and he's put it on my heart. And I felt strongly he put it on my heart to do it because I didn't want to do it. But I kept being urged in my heart to do it against my will. And I knew it was God putting it on my heart. He kept reminding me of things I've been hearing throughout the years. One being from General Flynn, local action equals national impact. And if you aren't liking what's going on, then you got to step up and do something about it. Got to step up and do something about it. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here. And I know earlier I was in the middle of kind of breaking down some stuff, got distracted, but we're just going to go ahead and push through in this live stream. I do want to give a big thank you to not only one of the most loyal supporters of this channel. I consider her family, but who stuck with me since the beginning, has always encouraged me through this, has kept an eye on what's going on, and has given encouraging words all along the way. It's helped so much, but big thank you to Lisa Hamilton. You are one of the most amazing people I know, and I'm grateful to know you. So thank you. I hope that you see this video. I've actually been meaning to call you for like weeks now, and I look forward to talking to you soon. But I definitely wanted to acknowledge that. Okay, I acknowledge the Senate run here. Historic election. I think that's what I was talking about earlier. 489 days it'll be. And so when they said that they were going to do protests on the streets, I said, hold on. Who do you got running? They looked at me like, huh? Who do you got running? I don't know. Nobody? Okay, that's a problem, because I don't see the governor wanting to call this special election when they have the majority, and they're going to lose it when I win, or have a chance to lose it. So they didn't call it. So I went down and run. She wouldn't call it. So I started, you could call it harassing. Sure. But what I was doing was just writing her official letters very frequently going down to her office, official letters submitted to her that I am the only candidate running for office for the special election. And everyone's like, but there is no special election. How can you be running for it? Because I filed the paperwork to do so. That's basically what I did. I filed the paperwork. I said I'm running for this Senate seat for the next election. And also, and I paid for it to do so, for when the special election is called. So I was already on the ballot for a ballot that wasn't even there. People didn't realize that. I was blowing their heads off of their top. And they couldn't get it. Like, what do you mean you're running for this? Yeah, I'm running for Senate. So now everybody should be calling down and telling the governor that you're actively denying these residents representation, because we now have someone willing to step up and represent us. And I did that since March, and finally got that special election called by the governor on March, the same day that I was mailing out a letter. I actually didn't mail it out, didn't need to. I was literally mailing it out that day. I had my wife went to go mail it out for me while I was I was uploading a video. That I had made, reading the letter to Trump. It was a letter to Trump, the president, because it was March. It's been March. It was like now August. I feel like it was. I think, and she still hadn't called it. I felt pretty alone and needing some help, but that day, she called it. So then after that, we had a couple weeks, about a month until it expired before other people could announce they were going to run. And last second, a couple other people decided to, where we now have 10 candidates in total, 6 candidates, 6 Democrat candidates, 4 Republicans. And I'm feeling like it's 1 versus 9 over here. I really feel like it's 1 versus 9 over here. I encourage everyone to go look at my website, chadwicktwillman.com, my first name and last name.com. You can see the 12 bills I wrote. So that's what I was doing during that time, was writing bills. I was writing bills up to 12 of them. We got some really good stuff in there. We're going to bring back energy dominance here to the state. We're going to start here with District 35. We're going to bring back jobs. There's jobs here, but there's people don't understand how to retain jobs and get people to want to work. Okay. And that's something I'm going to provide. It's going to be good. We got a lot of stuff for the kids. That's number 1. The schools. We have some of the worst education in the nation, much less in the state as well. So we got a lot of work to do. We're going to be doing that. I don't want to spend this all on a campaign. This is going to be a light. This was an audio check. But there's lots of good stuff. I really, I hope that you guys check it out, though. I really do hope you guys check it out. Help it any way you can. Send your prayers. Send a comment on a video. But please check it out. And get involved. Get involved. Please get involved. There's lots of ways you can do it. You guys, wherever you're at locally, local action, okay? Wherever you're at. Wherever you're at. Like, it doesn't matter if you're, like, it actually really doesn't matter. It does matter. Like, at the very lowest level, matters the most. And you have to ask yourself, in fact, General Flynn has a question for you. And his question for you is for you to ask yourself, am I doing enough? These are questions. This is a question I ask myself all the time. Am I doing enough? This is why I'm running for office now. This is why I have Liberty Report, the channel Liberty Report. Just try to do my part. I'm a felon. When I was 20 years old, for stopping a girl that was being raped, being molested, furtherly about raped, she said in her words in the statement, I saved her life. I became a felon for that. And I couldn't vote. I had to do my part, okay? Started up Liberty Report. We had to combat this informational war. We're running for office because there is no other candidate that's running right now that's going to be able to do the things that I'm doing. There's no other candidate right now that understands the dire situation our country's in, the state's in. I hate to say it, but the people need people with the type of information I know, the type of heart that I have, and the fearlessness that I'm willing to give, to show, to be. So these are some of the things. Ask yourself, are you doing your part? That ends it for my bullet points. That ends it for my bullet points. Yeah, some other stuff here. Not really important. But, I mean, I wanted to test the tech. I want to let you know I'm back. I'm back, and it's going to get fun. It's going to get fun. I've been dealing with all the people that you've been watching to and listening to. I've been working with them behind the scenes. I got the information. We got to put it out. We got to put it out truthfully. like I was beginning to say before, I encourage you guys to not watch the fake news, this corporate Mockingbird media, and go to private, independent sources to get your knowledge and truth. And I've been very disappointed in a lot of the independent journalists that I've told you guys watch them instead. They've been doing a great disservice. These opinions, it's okay if you have your opinion, but the people have to understand this drama of their own opinion compared to like factual truth of what's going on. So this channel is about factual truth. That's what we'll be providing on numerous different topics, all very important. Please subscribe to the channel. You are not going to want to miss the information coming out. What else do we got here? Anything else? It's about. I am. What time is it? Oh my goodness, 7:29. Is that right? Well, I was taking so long trying to get this live stream set up. I went through so many issues. I don't know if you noticed, I can't really do much with this hand. I broke my hand a couple days ago. The swelling has finally gone down. See, I don't have a knuckle. Okay, see, I got 4 knuckles. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a missing knuckle here. That's because it's right here. Incident happened. I'm not going to say what happened, but ended up this knuckle upon impact got shoved back. It hurts to think about. It hurts to think about. It's been very painful consistently. So we're going to go ahead and go down and get it x-rayed, even though I feel like I could x-ray vision and see exactly what I feel is going on inside there. I didn't go directly in to the hospital because I was hoping that it would heal on its own. But once the swelling's gone down, I see where the knuckle is, where I felt it is. I got to go get an x-ray. Hopefully I don't have to get surgery. Hopefully it's something that doesn't need surgery. But we're dealing with it. It's no problem. It's okay. There's nothing that stops us. This will get back better than ever. I promise you. It's okay. It's okay. See, at least all the color's good. So I'm not going to lose my finger. But we're going to go get an x-ray on it. I do have this brace. But I'm not using it because I can't. This is my right hand, guys. This is my right hand. I'm right-handed. I can't even use the mouse without it. I got to do things. Yesterday was the Sabbath. I rested. And today I'm good to go. We're doing our streams. We're going to continue on. Nothing could stop us. Nothing could stop what is coming. That's for certain. But let's go ahead and end this live stream. Oh, one other thing I need to change. Oh, let's check this graphic too. Boom. Throw that up on there. I have this nameplate. This is an older one. We'll update it. Boom. That looks like that's working. It should go off on its own. Chadwick part. That looks good. Guys, I got this book too. I'll put it in the descriptions. It's called the Moses Scroll. I read it yesterday. Being a day of rest, everyone should choose a day of rest. I choose the day that was commanded, Saturday, meaning the 7th day of the week, as it's commanded in the Bible for blessings, to be blessed. You rest on the 7th day. You obey his word to be blessed, and you don't obey his word, you're cursed. You'll have a horrible life. So I'm not saying that if you don't rest on the Sabbath that you won't go to heaven. you'll just have more of a difficult life that you live. You won't be as blessed, and rather you'll be cursed. And it's a good thing to rest. It's hard to rest. It's hard to rest. Yesterday I was trying to rest, and I was like I had so much I wanted. I want to get ready for this live stream. Could have done a lot more things to get ready for this live stream. As well as, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get some things ready for it. Do some sound checks ready for it. But no, it was a day of rest, and it's hard to just rest. Try it. I'm telling you, just pick a day and say, I'm not looking at my phone. Do something different. Just do something different than your normal every single day. Okay? So, hey guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to get these live streams going. I'm excited for you guys to join me in this journey on my ride to Senate, and it's going to be full transparency. I'll be sharing with you guys all along the way with what's going on, not only on the run up to Senate, but when we get in, what we're doing, and what we uncover, what we're going to be exposing. 12 bills. I'll read you guys the names of the bills real quick. Go onto the website, chadwicktwillman.com, and look at them. But we got Senate Bill 1, Youth Opportunity Act. SB 2 is going to be our Infrastructure Freedom Act. SB 3, Justice Reform Act. SB 4, Farmers Freedom Act. Senate Bill 5, Crime Prevention Act. SB 6, Homeless Recovery Act. SB 7, Anti-Foreign Law and Religious Freedom Act. 9, Wildlife and Hunter Freedom Act. 10, Tri-Cities Maritime Revival Act. 11, Internet Bill of Rights. I'm excited about that one. And Senate Bill 12 is going to be the Medical Freedom Act. And as I see here, we got a news article I saw right before I was doing this live stream, so I printed it out just real quick in case I saw it. I want to talk about it, but RFK Jr., this is the headline, RFK Jr. wants states to ban junk food. No one knows what counts. RFK Jr. wants states to ban junk food. No one knows what counts. No one knows what junk food is. Is that where we're at in this society? I couldn't believe it when I read that headline. So that's why I printed it out. And I recalibrated my printer because you can see this audio is bad. But what that picture is like soda. A soda. So a whole bunch of soda, the soda aisle. And just what a tragedy when you don't even know what junk food is, because it's all junk food. But like I'll tell you though, junk food is usually easy to get to, easy accessible. Easy accessible. It's probably very high in sugar, very high in calories. Okay, like pretty basic stuff. High sugar, like all those high sugar cereals, soda. I mean, we could start from there. High sugar, high calories, these kind of things. Bioengineered on the back. Oh yeah, it's probably not very good. So there's a lot of things that could be. But to say I don't know, like, why don't we start with like just raw vegetables and fruits? But I mean, rather than candy, chips, soda, it's just mind-boggling. So that was the new article in Political. Is JFK Jr. or excuse me, RFK Jr. He wants to ban junk food, but nobody knows. The state, government, they don't know what junk food. Okay. It's what we're living in, but you know what? That's not true. People know what junk food is. That's a headline that they're putting out there. They want you to think that What do you mean? What's junk food? What's junk food? No. There's... Go ahead and look, and he's labeled it very specifically what is going to be taken out of these foods, what's going to be banned, ingredients. Very clear cut. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Is there anything else I see here? Nope, we're good. I do have here, let's do our part for our families, our neighbors, and our future. Yeah, I agree with that. Let's do our part for our families, our neighbors, and our futures, and our future. So with saying that, I think that was a good sound check, tech check. How much time do we go? An hour? 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Well, it's the 21st day of the month. My special election is in February, beginning of February. So January is going to be a busy day. I'm going to be doing a busy month, be doing a lot of interviews, lots of speaking events. I want to have a big event. I want to invite everybody out. I want General Flynn to come out. I want Patrick Byrne to come out, and Vanderstill. Forgiato Blow, come perform. Speakers like Lara Logan, 107. We'll get some good people out. We're going to have some good stuff going on. I look forward to representing the people more. I look forward to being back on Liberty Report, hosting the show. Been doing a lot over the year, a lot of research gathering. It's time to bring a lot of these truth out loud to the people. So on that last note right there, of let's do our part. Let's do it for our families, for our neighbors, and for our future. I thank you for checking this out, but more so, subscribe and join me in future live streams as we really uncover the truths that's going on right here in our country, right here in our world. And we're going to be doing big mystery dive-ins spiritually. This is a spiritual war. Bottom line is we live this life. We die. When we die, where are we going? You want to make sure you know where you're going. There's been a lot of secrets that have been told over time. There's been a lot of misleading over time. So we got to get back on course, correct course. It was done before, I believe, when Yeshua came. Jesus was sent down to us to show the people, hey, you're just doing a little too much. Just doing a little too much. Cut it back. Love your neighbor. Love God. Be all right. Okay. Hey, thanks everyone for being here. I'll give you guys updated on our live streams. I do want to get at a consistent level of a daily show, a daily live stream at a certain time. So it's gonna be a little hard with the campaigning, but we'll make it happen. So I'll go ahead and put together best suited scheduling and times, put that out there, and we're gonna start hammering down. I look forward. I want you guys to participate. I want to hear you guys' feedback, and let's get after it. We're gonna hold these people accountable. More people than you know that need it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end this stream. Thanks for being here. Audio levels are good. I think everything's good. We're good to go. Let's check a video. Let's check a video out here. It's a short video. Just see if that audio is working. We're gonna go ahead and switch it over. Let's see how that works.
I'm Mindy Robinson, and I want you to watch the Liberty Report and Forbidden Truth podcast, because the truth isn't going to reveal itself.
That's right. Okay. It looked like the audio is working. That's Mindy Robinson. That's my girl. She's awesome. And she's on the report. If you haven't seen that interview, I don't think that one got taken down. So many of my videos have been taken down on Liberty Report, but I think that one's up there. Anyways, if not, we're gonna start putting these some of these older videos back up that did get taken down in the past. We have gotten emails from YouTube stating that it's not quite the same as it was when our stuff was getting taken down. And also the narratives have changed, corrected course, improving the things that I was talking about, that I was getting some kind of strike on my channel, or a video taken down for inaccurate information, misinformation. This type of stuff is all come to find out was not true. I was right. The stuff I was talking about, which I knew, but now over time, the official narrative has corrected its course into not lying. At some point they had to, right? At some point they had to. Okay. Well, look forward to it. We'll get some of those videos out. And lastly, something else that just popped in my head is we have a whole bunch of interviews that we did at last AmFest. We got AmFest going on in Arizona. I'm sad I can't be there right now. My love to everybody that's out there at AmFest. Stay safe. It looks like a beautiful event going on out there. Besides some of the little bit of drama going on the stage, people talking about this, we don't care about that. Stop talking about that. Let's get to the truth. But much love to everybody out there. Stay safe. But last AmFest, I think it was AmFest. In Detroit over a year ago. We're here and we conducted a whole bunch of interviews we didn't put out because after that, I moved my family out here. So, but those are things we're going to put out too. Are they relevant still? Absolutely. These are great interviews with great people. We want to hear from them. You want to hear from them. We had Scott Pressler on the show. We had Bricksuit on the show. We had several people on the show. We even had Muhammad Ali's last nephew. Sounds exactly like Muhammad Ali with his mannerisms, the way he talks. It was just, we got some amazing interviews. We're going to be getting them back out there. We'll be putting them out there on some live streams where I could break them down. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. I promise you, this is going to be the show. Liberty Report is going to be the place you want to get your information from. I will not lead you astray. I'm one of you, and I look forward to, like I said, interacting with you. So thank you, everyone, for being here, and we'll see you guys next time. As I used to say, that's at the beginning of the show, right? Welcome, fellow liberators and patriots alike. Hey, I love you all. We're going to win this spiritual battle. God wins. I'll talk to you soon. We're signing off tonight's the 21st. Sun's down. It's cold. But can we get to daily live streams? I'm going to try to do daily live streams for y'all, okay? That's some way or another. We're going to make that happen. I'm going to get a schedule provided out for you. We'll talk to you guys soon.
I'm Mindy Robinson, and I want you to watch the Liberty Report and Forbidden Truth podcast.